Hopefully this next team that we feature in the next round of play can do the exact same thing for their country. Let's focus on Greece.
Red alert, red alert, calling all Robospecialists. Red alert, calling all Robospecialists.
Historically a very successful program, the Robospecialists out of Greece are an award-winning club based out of Xanthi. And despite the wealth of success in the international frame that they have seen, they recognize that there's still so much more to learn and benefit from in an event like this, and that nothing they've completed or competed in terms of rivalries, the gravity to which of what they're doing here. Very important for them. Over in the corner, you also see the top rankings for some of our teams. Team Europe right now has a score of 443. That is probably largely because they have competed today in that fourth round, while some other teams have not. However, you got Croatia, Guyana, Gabon, and Guatemala following up with respect to that top 5. Very important stuff.
And as we focus in on this game, we see more teams attempting to bring their way into those top rankings. Teamed up with Greece, we have South America and France on the Aqua Alliance, and they're up against Honduras, Mongolia, and Kazakhstan on the Hydro Alliance. In the middle, we can see a couple of robots trying to gather as much water as they can as usual. I believe you can see Kazakhstan has a great sorting mechanism, as they have half of their robot filled with blue and half of their robot filled with red. And there we see Greece themselves also being able to sort. But it looks like they're having a couple issues trying to navigate to where the water is. As you can see, Kazakhstan's kind of taking a lot of that.
Yeah, and as we focus in on Kazakhstan to get the telestrator up, you just actually ended up seeing some of those balls work their way back down off of that riverbank. It's very tough for them. They do a great job with respect to this robot. If we can get a good look at them. Earlier on, they had that protrusion coming out from the front of their robot to collect some of those balls, but then unfortunately weren't able to get them up that middle incline that we're talking about right here on the side of that riverbank on both sides of that river. Quite difficult, even though it might seem like a very small pitch. Trying to get up and over is actually a gargantuan task for some of these robots as we clear that telestrator.
And right there, we just saw Greece jump off a ton of contaminated particles in order to increase that score. And now we see Kazakhstan attempting to do the same for their team, so we're about to see the Hydro Alliance's score climb very quickly soon after. It's a very tight race as we hit these last 30 seconds.
Only 3 points with 30 seconds. It's anybody's game at this point.
And we can see robots starting to go and get ready to start hanging and or drop off. Right there, we see Kazakhstan hoping to get off those clean water particles in order to add that flood to points into their score.
Meanwhile, Honduras on the left, you can see them trying to get that extension up and over that hanging bar, see if they can get 20 points. We've got a neck and neck game right now, 33-34. It went from 3 to 1 point game. We'll see if they can get their way off the ground here in these last 5 seconds.
And right there, we can see both two of the members of the Hydro Alliance successfully in the air. That's going to add 40 points to their team score and can really change the tide of a match. And right there, with a score of 74-58, congratulations to Team Hydro with Honduras, Mongolia, and Kazakhstan for taking the lead.